Yo, what's up everybody, and welcome in. This is the first review that we've done in a while, and if you guys go on to like it, hit that subscribe button. Get videos typically every other day at around 4 p.m. Eastern. If you guys are not new to the channel, you may have noticed that there were some swarm videos of the campaign, and now those are gone. I removed them just because of copyright claims. While those don't harm the channel now, if in the future this channel got monetized, they could bite me in the butt. So I just got rid of them now. But anyway, that out of the way, let's focus on this review. All gonna be accessibility focused, because if you've seen gameplay of this game, it looks amazing. It plays really fun. You don't get motion sick or anything with this game, even with the amount of times you're just twirling around and all that stuff. But the main focus for me is that I'm in a wheelchair. I primarily play VR in a wheelchair, and I dang well know with the size of this planet, size of this earth, I am not the only one who does or who would like to. And that is a very important thing to me. You can see my wheelchair right back there. Yeah, guest appearance by the wheelchair. No, it's always in here. If you guys saw the last Job Simulator video that went up, it actually was a guest appearance in a way. But accessibility with Swarm, it is all there. If seated play is something that you need, and in both ways that I play VR sitting in the wheelchair, and I also play VR just standing on my knees as if they were my feet, because I can't stand on my feet. And in both those cases, seated play is needed. Not everybody can do that. So seated play is the main way that they may be able to enjoy the game. You can do it. I actually do not even believe it is listed, or not that I noticed. I will put up images for Oculus. If it does in fact say seated play and I just never noticed it. But the second that you load up the game, the first thing it has you do is decide whether you're playing seated or whether you're playing standing. I obviously chose seated, and that right there is the main thing about this game. That is the main plus. Now you may think, with seated play, how's the turning? I will say this took me a minute to figure out as well. If you go into the options and you go to turning, there's the regular snap turning, there's another one that I can't remember, there's smooth turning, and then there's I think it's called like constant turning or consistent, one of the two. You want that. If you don't like snap turning, if like me, maybe snap turning actually kind of does the opposite and makes you feel sick, you're gonna want the consistent or constant, whatever it's called. You're gonna want that. Because that is the actual smooth turning. No, like, it will turn you so many degrees and then that's it, and you got to keep hitting it. It's full smooth and it's fantastic. And that's a huge thing. Now another thing, and this, I see it as an important thing, is that you do not have to stretch your arms out all the time when you play. So let's say, and I definitely caught a little bit of that feeling even just playing the way I was, having my arms kind of up like this, because, you know, cerebral palsy on my right side, it's just gonna happen. But I had my arms fairly close up to me, and just with some wrist movement, I was still able to, you know, use my guns and grapple and shoot enemies and do this and that. And if you're playing in a chair and maybe you have some arm movement, but you don't have a ton, but you have wrist movement, this should be a game that you can play. I would hope. But if not, there's, you know, obviously always the refund system in place as long as you don't play over the time limit. But yeah, if that is all good for you, seated play, if that's the main thing you're worrying about, you're all good. Seated play is there. If you are worried about, you know, whether you gotta like wave your arms all about and, you know, all that stuff to be able to grapple the different pads and swing around like Spider-Man, you don't. You can, and it definitely adds more to it, at least mentally, but you don't have to. You can just do simple wrist movements and still be able to play the game and have fun and just swing around like crazy. And yeah, there's not much else to say when it comes to the accessibility. If you got at least wrist movement, you're good. If you have to sit in a chair, or maybe you want to sit in a chair, maybe you're too tall for your play space, I don't know. I don't know you. You know you. Then the seated play is there for you. And it's just good fun. It is just good fun. And if you've played games like Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, or if you've seen it, and you know that kind of goofy, not taking itself seriously at all kind of dialogue, that's what you're gonna get as well with this game. I know this is kind of a off thing, but if that's what you like, you're gonna love this game. If you like Spider-Man and you wanted to feel like Spider-Man, this is your game. And yeah, hopefully that, and seeing miscellaneous gameplay throughout me babbling, if it looks good and these things sound good and it sounds like something you'll be able to play and enjoy, pick it up. You can pick it up on the Quest 1 and 2. I know for sure the 2, but I believe also 1. And yeah, and it's cross-buy. So if you get it on the Quest, but then later down the line you want to play it on PC VR, it's cross-buy with the Oculus desktop app. So yeah, have fun with it. But yeah, hopefully all this did good and you guys maybe get a new game to play and enjoy. And I am probably gonna go keep playing more of it. So yeah, I will see y'all later. All right, peace out.